guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to show you our garden and what is all growing behind us in our garden. So until yesterday it was kind of not great looking, but my mother-in-law helped me get it weeded and kind of a bit more under control. So if you're new here, we have it's like 3,400 square feet of garden. We've done back to Eden style method, and it's wood chipped and all that, but the wood chips don't always keep all the weeds out, as I'll show you. But we're doing our best. We also have 4 kids, and sometimes those take priority over garden, one of which is a 9-week-old baby. So, you know, we're doing our best here with what we have. So let's show you what is growing. My little helper Bethany wants to show off different stuff with me. What do you got over there, Bethany? Some Johnny jump ups down there. She planted those all herself. This is a little hodgepodge garden that Anna and Bethany planted. This, I think, was supposed to be alyssum, but I don't think that's alyssum. I think that's a weed. That's mainly growing in that corner. And then I think we have snapdragons in that corner. Some lettuce mix over there. And I feel like this is also lettuce, but I think it was supposed to be another kind of flower. We also have some parsley that's self-seeded from a different year. Over there we have some volunteers that we potted up, so hopefully we can grow them. We have Peter growing over here in this water table. Oh, and I hear the baby crying. Probably should go get her. We'll be back. Well, that was a false alarm on the baby. She went back to sleep. So anyway, I have a different Peter, or I have a different trusty helper with me now. So here we go. So our peach trees are looking really good this year, and they were loaded with peaches. But then they all kind of started getting this yucky stuff on them, which is either a bug or something else. I don't really know. But anyway, most of them have fallen off and are no good. So I don't think we're actually going to get a peach harvest, which is kind of disappointing because I was really excited about it. Anyway, we have our blueberries over here. Some of the bushes are really loaded, like that bush right there. Some of them down there are a little bit smaller. The crazy part is they're getting overtaken by these raspberries. I should have put them in a different spot last year, but I was not expecting them to be quite this vigorous. So maybe this fall I will take them out. But these blueberry bushes are loaded. They have huge clumps of blueberries on them. We've already eaten a few of them, and they're so good. And our raspberries are starting to fruit. So yummy. Peter is excited about the fruit. Oh, look, Peter. Here's a berry. Do you want the raspberry? Do you want to eat it? Pretty sure I'm not going to eat very much of this fruit this summer, but that's okay. My roses are blooming. Look at that nice rose. So pretty. Peter loves to ding-dinger with the rain. Thinks it's funny to spin it around. And our blackberries are all blooming. Putting on fruit. Not ripening yet, but they're getting there. Those are blackberries, Peter. I have lots of babies if anybody needs any. I also have lots of baby elderberries, which I need to come in here and prune. But a lady said she wanted some, so it's kind of waiting. But it's very jungly bungly. They are also flowering. It's also really windy right now, so it's hard to get them to stop. Anyway, there's one flowering. And our apple trees down here. Like some of these varieties, I think these are the Fuji's. They look really, really good. They have apples on them. We had to mount and thin them. We have little baby apples growing. Super exciting. And then we have this tree is very leany, and I need to stake it up. And it has some apples. This tree, anyway, just has a few. And this tree is looking good. And this tree down here, I need to prune it better this winter because this long branch, it was so full of apples, and I pruned off probably 2/3 of them because it was so heavy. It was going to break. It still might break the branch. I don't know by the time it's done. But it's a little bit struggling there. So then we have our garden. I was going to start at the other end, but I might as well start down here, I guess. Right. So Anna planted her little sunflower house down here, and it's looking good. Not very many. She only had 4 that she planted, but it's okay. We planted some okra over there this morning, so hopefully that kind of makes it a little bit better. We also planted a pumpkin over here, but I don't know if it's going to grow because I think it got buried too deep. Anyway, Anna planted some radishes there this morning. She has one little baby radish there. She planted some a few weeks ago, actually probably a couple months ago, and they grew and produced, and so she pulled them up yesterday and was done. We have some watermelon over here. another watermelon over there, and some potato hiding behind there. Oh, I hear the baby again. She planted some okra a couple weeks ago with the radishes, and they're growing, but she only planted 2, so I told her she probably needed to plant some more. We have our oregano, chives, and we have lots of sweet potatoes everywhere. So part of this row till we get to the peppers is sweet potatoes, and then this row over here is also sweet potatoes. Pretty much the whole way. We have more oregano, and we have our peppers over here. They are looking much better than they were because they were pretty yellow. And I probably got them all mixed up because that on there looks like a little banana pepper. But I did not plant banana peppers there. I don't know. I also might have planted way too many jalapenos. That there was like 9 of them, so I don't really know how many I actually have. You love hanging out with Mama, huh? So we have cilantro that went to seed. You see Daddy? Daddy's not up there. We have our thyme that's blossoming and so pretty and growing. I need to harvest some to dry because I am out. My Swiss chard is looking really beautiful. The chamomile is growing. Lots of chamomile. Some dill that's growing. And our mint has come back to life after we gave it a good weeding and pruned it good. And I need to dry some more of it. So our main sweet potatoes are up here. And these are the ones that Nathan bought me like as starts. And like 4 or 5 of them got munched. Right down to the ground. Nothing left. So I don't know what got them. More berries? Oh boy, you're a berry boy, huh? So hopefully these survive. We have our lettuce over here that I thought was going to die when I transplanted it. But it has survived some of it. And it's looking really, really good. So then, let's see. We can come back over here. We have some basil growing. We start pruning it. We have some Old Virginia tomatoes that have really taken off in the last couple of weeks. We just have 4 plants left. 1 got munched. But that's okay because I'm not growing them for production this year. We have beans that I wasn't sure if they were climbing beans or not. So I planted them next to the fence. Turns out they're climbing beans. Good thing I put them next to the fence, right? Yep. So we have some down there all the way to the end of that little part of the fence. Over here we have our loofah. One on the other side got eaten, so I put a pumpkin seed in there. Oh, it sprouted, I think. I'll show you in a minute. Anyway, the loofah, hopefully it takes over this climbing arch and is beautiful. You need a strawberry. Over here I tried 3 times, 2 or 3 times, to get long cucumbers to grow, and each time something bit off the top. So I transplanted an extra short cucumber plant over here, and it's doing okay. I have beans over here. Look at how tall they're getting. They're already way taller than me. So cool to see how they climb. Anyway, a couple of these got munched, so I planted a few more. We have a random volunteer tomato in here that I just decided was going to stay. This whole row, all the way down, next to the fence, is sweet potatoes. Just because I needed something to plant there, and it'll make a good ground cover. We have zucchini over here. Most of them are looking pretty good. Oh, there's some zucchini bugs, or some squash bugs that I need to remove. That one has a lot of yellow leaves, so I need to figure out why it's yellow. Maybe trim those off. Been trying to keep up with the squash bugs, but you know, it is what it is. And we have some spaghetti squash. Over here they're growing. That one probably is the best looking one. We'll see if we get harvest from them. The sweet potato plants that Nathan got me are looking really good. I know, these are the strawberry plants, huh? They don't have any ripe strawberries on them, buddy, though. Okay, soon. They're flowering. Look, that guy right there is flowering. There's a little baby strawberry. And we planted some peanuts down here just the other day, so they have not sprouted yet. You know, kind of relying on the rain to help do my watering. But anyway, this whole end was just covered in this, I don't even know what it is, but we call it easy weed. But it was all covered in that the other day, and we got it all out. Can you pull the weed? Get the weeds. Yeah, pull the weed. Where do we chuck it? Good job. You're being so good helper. Oh, down you go. Good job. Jeez. He's so cute. The camera. Is that a camera? Alright, so in this row we have, I think I planted a pumpkin in there. We have some corn that volunteered from last year. We have watermelon that volunteered from last year. Another pumpkin spot. Then we got beans. Something was eating the tops of these beans down here. So hopefully they can come back. I don't have any more strawberries, buddy, okay? But these beans down here are looking really, really good. So hopefully we get a bunch of beans from them. They're starting to flower. Really pretty. Uh-oh. There's the bean bug. Gotta come out here and inspect for those, I guess. Soon we'll be, oh, there's another bean bug. Soon we'll be harvesting beans. So pretty soon we'll be full on harvesting and trying to keep up with everything. With the bean bugs, I just put a bucket of soapy water out here and chuck them in there all the time. Are you gonna get down and go play? You want to go play?
Mommy.
You want to stay with mommy? Okay, stay with mommy. Anna's got her rutabagas growing over here. I don't know how big they're getting yet. We have cilantro in here. We have carrots in here, just a few. Our mustard has gone crazy and is starting to bolt, so I need to harvest it and freeze dry it or something. We have a couple of beets, strawberries. We have a zinnia that is starting to bloom. These onions are looking really good. Strawberries. Even in just like the past couple of days, they have taken off, I feel like. And our garlic is probably about ready to harvest. Some of it, I pulled one the other day and it looked okay, so soon I will harvest that. Then we have 2.5 rows of potatoes. So these potatoes over here are ones that I planted from ones that had gone to seed. And I planted some pumpkins. Hold on, buddy. Planted some pumpkins where I had some space. Strawberries. Some of them did not come up. This potato, I think, is probably getting eaten by voles or something. This potato is getting eaten by voles or something, probably, because it looks dead. Anyway, they'll be okay. They're just not perfect. Oh, keep trying to cover up any potatoes that are poking out. That was probably the seed potato. Anyway, so this is the part that is very weedy, and I'm trying to grow sweet potatoes in here to maybe shade out the Bermuda grass to hopefully take it over, but also keep on weeding it all the time. Uh-oh, looks like we have more voles munching over here. That's why I plant so many potatoes. Anyway, trying to keep this Bermuda grass out. It's very tricky. Ouch. Then we have our asparagus that has gone to seed. Oh, down here. So a lot of the first batch of potatoes don't look like they're flowering yet, but here's some that are flowering. So pretty. Anyway, it should be a few weeks till we're harvesting them. So we're at the end of May, and it will be just a few weeks, I feel like, until this space looks completely different with all the potatoes out. And we'll probably put other things in to kind of keep the weeds down, maybe. Maybe I'll plant like some gourds or something that will grow really quick and cover a large space. Strawberries. Peter loves berries, as you can tell. I think he's begging for more. So anyway, that is what our space is looking like for right now. And hopefully we get lots and lots of food from it. Although, I mean, I don't have a ton of time to work it and all that. So getting it all weeded yesterday was really nice to be able to just kind of breathe for a minute and not have to worry about getting out there every day and weeding just little bits at a time. There was a lot of poke plants that we like to get out of there, and so it's nice to kind of just clean everything up. Let everything be small for a few days. So I thought, what better time to do a garden tour than, you know, when it's all nicely freshly weeded. It doesn't usually look like this, but it looks really great. So anyway, thanks for watching. What is growing in your garden? Don't know in the comments. And if you're new here, subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you stick around for more gardening videos. See you next time.